guys, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So guys, this is the state of my scrap box. Well, one of them. These are all my coloured scraps of paper. I've got another one with neutrals. So I'm going to do a couple of scraps to something video. I'm going to move that out the way. I've been in the box and I've just grabbed a handful of scraps to start us off. I really need to get through them, and to be quite honest, I'm sick of looking at the same scraps. I'll show you some of the things that I've made, just then you can see what kind of things I make with me scraps. Some little tiny easy peasy envelopes, some little pockets, quick and simple, nothing takes too long, just some page embellishments that can either go that way or that way on your page. These are hidden paper clips that just go onto your page that way or that way. These are just belly bands. I've stitched around all of these and I just put them on a page. These are again just little stitched embellishments that you can, I've not embellished any of these, I've just done them with the papers. These are little postage stamps that you can just stamp on or stick an image on. Another little page embellishment that you could put it on a tag or a journal card. They've been stitched. These are like banners, flags that you can just put on your pages. Just some scruffily stitched clusters or tucks, whichever you want to. These again are scruffy page embellishments that you can either put down the side of your page, or you could use them as a belly band, whichever. These are just little embellishments to decorate that you can use as a tuck. These are just scrappy little bits of notepads just for people. If I get rid of a journal or if I'm sending some happy mail, they can just rip them off and use them to collage with. And then this one is just again another page embellishment. I've just used some card and then I've just cut some light fringing just to go on as an embellishment. That could go on a journal card or on the top of a page or on the bottom of a page. And then these little word embellishments, just a little scrap of paper with a sentiment on. And then some paper ruffles. So they're just a few ideas what I've had to work with some scraps. So let's have a look what I've got. Let's sort some out into, I've got quite a few 6x6 papers here, and I think I'm going to make some of them really quick and easy pockets with these. These can go in my ephemera box for if I do sort of a eclectic journal. I couldn't think of the word I was trying to think of then. Yeah, I just picked out a handful of scraps. Anything else we can make pockets with. Envelopes rather. There's another one there. Right, how many have I got there? Got to start somewhere. I've got to get rid of some of these scraps. I think I've already got that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm just looking what time it is. I'm going to give myself about 40 minutes roughly to make some ephemera with. I'm not going to be embellishing today. I'm just going to be making the ephemera. So let's make some of these quick and easy pockets. So all as I do, just fold in, just so you've got that longer piece overlapping. I'm going to get my bone folder. And then I just fold up a little bit at the bottom. Now if you want to have a flip open, I don't. I just want them open like this. I don't want to have a tie closure on them or anything. So let's just put that one there and let's do these other two. Yeah, I've got to get rid of some of them scraps. And this is a quick and easy way to do it. Only for postage, I'd send scraps of bundles of scraps out to different people, because it's nice having somebody else's scraps, isn't it? Different to what you've got. But postage at the moment is just rubbish prices. Yeah, so we'll just make what I can make. I'll do a few videos. I've been putting it off and putting it off, and I thought, no, I've got to get some scraps used. They're driving me mad. And I always feel better when I've made some things with them. I'm just going to get a big box and put it all in a box, sort it out into different bits and pieces. You know, if you're making an eclectic journal, it doesn't matter what colour you're putting in, does it? So these can just go away until the time's right. Instead of having a scrap box, I'll have an ephemera box, but at least I've made something with them. Okay, and then that one just folds up. So all as I do, I'm just going to undo it, and you want to get rid of these two bits here. I'm just going to get my small scissors. I'm going to cut across and then just notch up that way. Okay, I'm going to put a little thumb notch in. Okay, and then they just glue down like that. Like I said, I won't embellish them. I'm just going to make the bases, and I might actually put a couple of little bundles in the post. I might see how much postage is. It won't be too much, I don't think. Only to UK, I'm sorry, at the moment. Yeah, shipping international's ridiculous prices at the moment. So there we go, just some quick and easy pockets. So let's do the rest of them. Yeah, I might put some little ephemera bundles in the post, depending on how much I can make. If I can empty my scrap box, oh, I'd be delighted. I really would, if I could get to the bottom of that scrap box. But I don't think I'm going to do that in a couple of sessions. It's going to take a while, but yeah, I've got to start somewhere, haven't you? Because you just keep creating more every day, don't you? And just not doing anything with the ones that are in the top of the pile to be used. Okay, so there we go. There's two. I've been doing a little bit of work on me, what do you call it? Junk Journal July. I've caught up a little bit, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish it, and then I'm going to come on and do a flip through for you and just show you what I did with the last pages. Just straighten that up a little bit. Yeah, I just try and think of quick and easy things to use with scraps. I would probably put a little bit of paper in there like that to hide that. Yeah, I would probably put a little bit of paper, just glue a bit of paper at the top. I'm just going to straighten that edge off. Let's just get them bits together. Okay. And again, thumb notch. Just gonna cut up the bottom just to make it a neater finish. And of course you could do these with any size papers, even smaller if you wanted to, or larger. I think I've got some 8x8 papers. Some of the papers in there are full sheets of papers that have, you know, come to the end of paper pads with, that need using, and that I didn't want to throw away. Oh, I've not put my thumb notch in. If I do quite a bit on each video though, hopefully it won't be too long before I get to the bottom of the basket. And once I know, you know, what theme I'm doing, I can embellish them then to match the theme. And you could either glue these to a page or just pin them to, you know, put them in a pocket or pin them to a page if you didn't want to glue them down. Yeah, and let's do this one. Right, let's just get rid of those scrappy little bits. It always feels good to make a start, doesn't it? I've been putting this kind of thing off for ages, but it's really getting on my nerves now every time I lift my scrap box down, and it weighs a ton. And I just keep adding and adding and adding to it. Like I said, if I can make enough, I'll send some little Happy Mail bundles out just of bits of ephemera. Right, how many have we done there? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pockets. Right, let's have a look what else we've got. Have we got any different shaped ones that we can what can we do with these 6x6s? I think I'm going to make some envelopes with these, just really quick and easy envelopes. I'm just going to fold up and fold down, and I do like to, if you fold it in half and cut your corners together, they look equal like that. I'm just going to trim that down a little bit there, and just some little envelopes. I will stitch around these, but for now I'll just put some glue on the side. Yeah, just a little envelope. I think I've got some more 6x6s there. What's this one? Yeah, let's do this. Oh, everything's falling. Let's do another one. It is handy, isn't it, when you're making a journal? I don't know whether I want to. I'm just going to take a little bit off that side. It's handy when you're making a journal, isn't it, to have ephemera ready to embellish. I might do a couple of videos coming on embellishing a little bit. I'll see how it goes. So there's another one that's a bit bigger. Let's have a look if we've got any more square ones we can do another couple with. Got some smaller ones here. Let's do these. And just be little mini envelopes. I'm not going to cut the sides off them. I'm just going to just do that, and then I'm going to stitch around them. They're better like this, aren't they, than just being sat in your ephemera box. Let's have a look at that. Will I get that rose on? Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah, the better ephemera than just sat there in your ephemera box, in your scrap box, sorry, not your ephemera box, doing nothing. I know they're only little pieces of ephemera, but they'll get used in a journal, or like I said, if I can get on top of it, I'll send some little Happy Mail bundles out. Right, any more 6x6s or squared paper? They're all here just at the side of me. Might do that one and that one and that one. Wallpaper. I think I've used all this square. Oh, hang on, I've got a big piece here. Let's use these three. Let's just make some. That's going to be upside down, so if I do it that way, will I get the daisy in? Yeah, do it like that. What I do is, I have lists for everything, me. I am a list person. I've just sort of made a note of some ideas for you making with scraps. Like I've got, I think I've showed you the one I use for my journaling. Hang on a second, I'll just see if I can grab it off the shelf. I have showed it before a long time ago. Can't get it off the shelf now. Come here. Yeah, I am a list person. I use lists all the time. Let me just... This is the one I printed for making my journals with, and I've laminated everything, and these are just all ideas, all different things that I could put in a journal. So if I'm doing a journal, I have this at the side of me, and I'll just look back. Scrappy clusters on pages, strips of washi tape, collage on top of stamped image. Yeah, so I've got all them pages they're all my own ideas of and sort of mediums and things to use. It took me quite a bit to do that. So that's my journal one, and then this is like for my scraps now for making different things with. I won't laminate it till I've, you know, I might think of some more things, but that's a good way to do things if you struggle sometimes, you know, if you get stuck with what to make and that. I always find that a good idea. So that's what I've done anyway. Just helps me out, you know, save sitting there just staring at the page thinking, what can I do on this page? I just get my list out and just have a little look. I could have put a little thumb notch in there really, but never mind. Yeah, I have a list for everything. But they do help when you're putting a journal together, when you're sort of pondering what to do next. Right, let's do this one last. Do I want it? No, we'll have it that way. Just gonna pull that down. It's quite thick, this paper. That's not straight. I'm just going to straighten that edge off a little bit. That's better. I am going to chop my corners on here. And then I'm just going to put some, I think I'm going to put a little thumb notch in this one. It's quite thick card. Yeah, just like that. Probably will throw some of the papers away. There's some tiny scraps that if I can sort of get a good start on it and get rid of quite a lot of things, I'll throw little tiny scraps away. Right, let's have a look how many of them we've made then. Oops, I did check what time I turned my camera on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them little envelopes. I'm going to do one of these bigger ones with this piece because I can use this on the journal that I'm working on at the moment. Just going to get my bone folder. I can use this one on my botanical one. That's not straight, that paper. I'll have to just trim the edges, otherwise it won't fold up neat. That one as well. Right, let's just cut these out. Now then, I'm not keen on that white on there, so I know I've got a stencil on my desk somewhere. Where is it? It's there. What I'm going to do whilst I've got the stencil out is I'm just going to just put some of that at the top. So yeah, just like that. I remembered I had a stencil on my desk. Okay, right, let's just glue that down. Oh, let's just put a thumb notch in. Yeah, I can put this one in my botanical journal that I'm making at the moment. Some glue on there. Put that on there. Yeah, I can use that one. Just hold on to it just for a second, just till it grabs. It's quite thick. Right, what else do I want to make? Let's have a look what I want to make some more of. Something. I think I'm going to do some of these because I think this is a really nice idea. If you've not got many papers, you know, send in a little happy mail with just some scrappy bits of paper. I'm just gonna, I don't know what I've done with my little what do you call it, stapler, so I'll have to use this big thing. But yeah, I'm going to do some of them. So let's just get some papers together. That's a good way of using your scraps. So let's just make some piles. We'll do 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4 piles for now. 4 little scrappy. You know, some people don't have a lot of different papers and that, so getting something different, you know, it's a nice idea, isn't it, having somebody else's scraps. Right, look, I'm just going to put them on for now, and then I can we can staple them all together. There's another one. 1. Put that one under there. 2. Let's cut this off. 3, 4. 1. Let's put some of this. 2. I'm not keeping them little scraps. I'm trying to get rid of them, aren't I? Let's cut this in half. 1, 2. This is a quick way to use some of your scraps. 3. Another one, 4. Right, let's do another one on each one. So let's do this one first then. Okay, I'll just put my trimmer there. So what I do is I just start off, just put them together. Put your longer ones at the back if you want. I'm going to put one at the back, like that. And then I'm just going to get my stapler. I'm going to staple there, and I'm going to staple there. So you can just rip it off and collage with it if you want to. So there's one. Right, let's do this one. You know, they don't all have to be the same shape and size. I think I've got a few less on that one. Let's just grab some more bits. Hopefully it's like wallpaper. I'm going to use that one. Yeah, there's another one. Under there. I'm just going to get something else to go on here. Anything else? No, I'll just put that on. I might make some more of these, because this is a good way to scrap bust quickly. Right, let's have a look at this one. I won't make them too bulky, because obviously if I'm putting them in a journal, I don't want them over bulky. Right, there's 4. Let's do a couple more. Let's just get some papers and cut some papers down. I think I might get through this pile. Oh, that's packaging. I don't want that. Yeah, hopefully I might get through this pile that I've lifted out. Let's put them down and just see what we can do with them first. Just put that down a little bit. There's 1. That scrappy bit, that's okay. Put this into 2. That bit's okay. I'm just going to straighten that bit off a little bit. This bit. Oh, there. I'm going to cut that into 3. And these. Oops. Right, let's just straighten the edge up on there. Right, let's do some of this. What else have I got? Some of the bits here, let's just trim them. Right, let's have a look at those and let's put them into some kind of little scrappy bundles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's scrappy bits. Don't want them. I don't want that, and I don't want that. Okay, and then one left over. Right, let's put these into bundles then. Just put them the right way around. It's just making sure you catch them all with your stapler. Or you could even stitch them. You could put holes, you know, where you could put 2 holes in and an eyelet and stitch them, but I just thought they'd be easier to tear off. And there's another one. Right. Oh, I've got no staples left. Oh, now then, where would I find staples? That's the question. Bear with me, guys, just for a second. So I'm right at the very bottom of the drawer. I've had to throw everything out the way to get to them. Just put them in. Oops. Enough for now. Right, let's just do that one again. Yeah, just make sure you catch them all with your stapler. If you don't want a stapler, you could just put a paper clip in there if you think that'd be easier. There's that one. I'll have to get a box to put all this in, this ephemera. And that one. And the last one. These are all pretty much longer strips. You know, you can always cut them down a little bit if you want to when you're putting them in your journal or in a pocket. If they're a bit too long, you can always cut a bit off the bottom. Right, that is them. So how many of them have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. So let me just pop them over there. Let me just see what time I'm on, guys. I don't want to keep you forever. Right, another 5 minutes. Let's have a look. What else should we do that's quick and easy? Let's do some belly bands. So I use a 2 1/4 inch hole punch. And I just 1, 2, 3, 4, and I save these. I use these in my journals. I do save them. So there's one. And then what I do is I stitch down the middle and then I'll embellish. But this is just a quick, easy way of using. Sometimes I don't have enough to have them all matching like that one. I don't keep that one. But let's get some more. Got some more green paper here that'll match. I do try and match it up a little bit if I can, just so that they're sort of the same colours that's going in the journal. Right, that one, let's just get rid of that bit. I'll show you how many scraps I've got left from when I started. I'm going to save that piece. get. Right, what colour's this? Multicoloured. I think we'll have to have a mixture on this one. One, two, three. Have I got another one of them coloured ones? Let's do this. Four. Use this, these flowers. Save that one. Got some pink. I'm just trying to find one that I can get two out of, and then they'll be matching. That one and that one. Right, let's do this and this. One, two. Just get rid of that bit. Ripped that bit, and let's do this bit here. Right, we'll just do these for now, I think. As you can see, really quick and easy way to just make some ephemera. Right, and all as I do, it's just get my glue. I think I'm going to go which way? Yeah, I'm going to go alternate with them. So I just put a little bit of glue and then just stick it on. I've been making these for years, these. I think they look nice in a journal. So once they're dry after, I'll just do a zigzag stitch down the middle, and then I'll just embellish them when the time comes to use them. So yeah, I have a little notepad next to me all the time, and if ideas come into my head, I just put them on my notepad, and then when I've got enough, I type them out. I just use a Word document on my laptop, type them out, and then print them, and then I've got them to look at if I need, you know, if I want some inspiration or some ideas to put in a journal or to do with my scraps. And if you've got, you know, sort of kit ephemera left, well, it can all match, can't it? So you could make some nice matching ephemera if you've got lots of scraps left from a kit. I've got lots of A4s, but I'm not going down that road just yet. I just want to try and empty some of my ordinary scraps first before I start on digital scraps. I really need to go through it and throw some away because I'm never going to use it all. Because you get fed up, don't you? Well, I do. Once I've put a journal together with a kit, I normally, yeah, don't go back to that kit for a long time, if again, to be honest. Right, so that is them. So I'm going to call it a day there now. This is what we've made then. We've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 belly bands. I've made that pocket for my botanical journal. We have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the little scrappy pads of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 envelopes. I'm really pleased with these. That's quite a bit of stash busting, isn't it? We've done the 7 envelopes. And then these little pockets, how many did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of them. So we've done all that. Obviously not embellished, but I can do that as I'm coming to them. All them out of my scrap box. I'm absolutely delighted that I've made a start. It'll keep me, what's the word I'm looking for? It'll keep me enthusiastic to go on and use the rest of my scraps and try and make some stuff with them. So I hope you found it helpful, guys, if you've got lots of scraps, some of the things that I've made today. And I'll be back again to do another video soon. So as always, take care, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.